Hi, my name is Jairo Carreon, and this is my project for HackMerced 2021. I did a data analysis of the UC Merced basketball team's statistics. So here it is. First, I web scraped data from the UC Merced basketball website. As you can see, I have a table of content right here. I imported some libraries, and I have some information about my functions right here. My first function is actually the web scraping part, right? So I call it individual stats box one because in the website there's boxes, individual boxes, and there's two boxes. So in this function, I basically just separated the classes, a tr table, made a whole data frame, and input it into the data frame, just like this. I had to clean it a little bit for both of them. Both of them do the same function, but one does for box one and the other one does for box two. From there, I call each of the functions, as you can see here, for each of the seasons for the men's and women's basketball, and I merge them together because they share some data columns. So they share a number, name, GP, and GS. I changed the data types because they were all strings, so I had to change some of them to ints and some of them to floats. And from there, I created CSV files for all the seasons. So if you go to data, we go to men's individual data, and here it is. And for women's, here it is as well. Now we go to my other notebook right here. We have a table of content. I explain the data set, how many seasons the men's basketball had, how many seasons the women's basketball had, and the column information. So for people that don't know basketball, here it is. I import some libraries. I call the datasets that I just created in the last Jupyter notebook, right? For both, and I call them for both men and women's. I create some functions which I'll explain shortly. They call pi points, efficiency FG bar graph, and efficiency 3 FG bar graph. Pi points does this, an interactive graph of the total points the UC Merced basketball team and who did the most, right? Who had the most points, the percentage wise. So as you can see, Aki Chambers had 30.4% of all the points of UC Merced in the 2011 to 2012 regular season. And for our next one, the efficiency field goal percentage. As you can see, the more yellow it is, the higher your efficiency was for field goals. And as you can see, Aki Chambers again at 43% with a field goal attempted 356 and field goals made with 153. As you can see, it's all interactive. And for the efficiency 3-point field goal percentage, I had the function here right there, and it's all interactive again. And you can see how many this person attempted, which is the gray part, and the blue one are the ones made throughout the season. Yeah, I had my inspiration for this project was the NBA. I'm a basketball fan, and I really want like people to know, to see that our basketball team is actually a pretty great or like part of the UC. And I really want to help like the coaches see what they have to improve upon because I'm not it was hard for me to find the data, and I'm sure it's hard for them to like even like analyze it. So that's my goal. My overall goal is to like help them see what each player needs to improve upon. Uh, yeah, yeah, that's pretty much it. I have a couple of challenges. It was a one man team, me, and yeah, it took me forever to do the web scrapping, and I still haven't even finished the notebook. However, I have everything here, and I feel like my next steps after this hackathon would be to create more of the functions and essentially create a website so the user said basketball team can just go there, find their name, and look at each individual player and see the statistics behind it. And yeah, that's my whole project. Thank you.